Good afternoon. This is Day by Day coming to you on a Saturday afternoon. The date is October 5th, 2019, and I'm doing a metals update. And now that more data is coming in, and I am on a 6-day, take a notice at that, because I am looking for the correct looking macro frequency out of the choices of different frequencies. And it looks to me like one particular possibility seems to be eliminated as data comes in. And the reason I say that is because I am looking at these slopes and the angle of those slopes as compared to here where they did look similar previously. And what looks more similar to me is this moment. And this moment is roughly around April 2014. And I see this area as a parallel to the current moment in time. In the historical moment in time, the parallel would have lasted from July 2013 all the way to April 2014. In this area, we are looking at December 2018 and now to today's date in October. And this looks similar enough for me to have a higher probability of confidence. Now let us look at the structure here of the price fractal. And if we take a look at this maybe in a Heikin-Ashi smooth format, we may be able to see resemblances in the moment. As we can see, greeny dropped here and just dropped and curled over here. Greeny is still in the middle of making that drop, so that may put us slightly to the left of that, which would be maybe right about here if we wanted to get picky. So as the slopes come together, this looks like it may be the line. And we can also see this sharp spike come in right here that gets sold off. So if we look very closely to this structure, what it looks like might happen would be somewhere in the current moment of time, we might get a sharp head fake. And that sharp head fake would still be bearish and bring us down here. And that sharp head fake may, in this moment of time, be as high as this range right here. Now, if we look at price structure here, it looks a little bit more squeezed in horizontally compared to the price structure here, and that leads me to make some interpretive moments here and place that right around here into this 250 MA, which is moving, and into the price bottoms of these tails right here into this trend, which could lead right into this nice looking trough that I imagine played out by that frequency. Now, if we then take that line and assume that next one to be our next high moment, that would be right over here, and in this case may even create a higher high. And at that point in time, it does take a very bearish turn down. And as we go through this area, again, data will reveal the right morphing frequencies as the slopes will become more discernible to the naked eye and our human ability to discern certain slopes from other slopes. So having said all that, let's go ahead and zoom into that structure and take a look at what it looks like up close. And it is exciting. So let's take a look at it. Now I'm going to go back to my more preferred candlestick outlook here. And what I see is this. So if we do spike right here, this area range, and it may be even a high range, would turn out to be a wedge resistance. That wedge resistance looks to be sold off into this November, mid-November area. And then trends higher. And that trending higher moment would be sometime into January before it comes down. And we'll, like I said, we will know more about that later. So I really like this structure at the moment. The MTF seems to say that it's a nice high probability outcome. And for now, let's look to play into this area in mid-November and revisit the miners and metals around that area in mid-November and see what happens. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and tap the subscribe button if you already haven't to my YouTube channel. And I do appreciate any way to spread the word about my YouTube channel to whatever social media you may use, and I will try to continue to provide free content that you may enjoy, and hopefully you do. So have a nice rest of your weekend, and I will catch up with you later on the charts. Thanks.